And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the first qualifying race for the Titanic 400, race number 5 of the Snickers Cup Series Season 3. We have, I believe it's 30 drivers in this field, and 4 of them are going to transfer their way in to the Titanic 400. So only a limited number of spaces. Who's going to get them? We're going to find out in mere moments. On the pole for today's race is Seth Cole in the new number 52 NNSCRA Hershey's ride that he debuted last week at Bullet Super Speedway in that qualifying race. He did not make the race, though, and he'll start off alongside the Smithfield Ford Fusion of Kristen Worry. Sean Henley in his Enterprise Chevrolet will start off in third, and to the outside of him in row 2 is the 26 of Luke Walker. A few drivers going to be piloting some new rides here today. We'll show them to you in just a moment, but first we're going to show you this field that's going to try and get those 4 available spots in the Titanic 400. Here's your starting lineup for the first qualifying race here at Auto Club Speedway. One of the drivers that's in a new ride, actually making his return to the Snickers Cup Series. He was here in Season 1 driving the 7, was not around in Season 2, but he's back at Season 3, driving now the number 81 Baskin-Robbins Chevrolet is Patrick Scroggins. Look further back through the field here. I think there may be a few others. Oh, yes, right there. That was Nick Bergen. He's now driving the number 32 car for the rest of the season. He'll try and make his first career Snickers Cup Series race. Looking further through here, see if there are any other drivers. Yes, there's another one. Jacob Bell in the 21, making his first career start in the Snickers Cup Series as he's taken over the number 21 car. And that's the 3 new drivers in this field. We'll have a few more that we'll be showing you in the other qualifying race. This is due to drivers that weren't commenting, losing their rides, drivers moving into the top 35, and then other drivers got to get into their first career starts in other rides here outside the top 35. Those 3 that you saw there are a few of those drivers, as Seth Cole takes the lead. But that may not be for long, as they are 3 wide back there. Sean Henley has gotten by everybody for second place. Bill James moving into third place. You see Rowdy Epps step back there. He is a little bit loose. He was right in the middle there, and that car looked like he wanted to go around on him. And, oh boy, look at them sliding through this turn. Oh, they are 5 wide. Look out. Oh, I think I heard somebody hit the wall. Caution is out. Oh, it's Kristen Worry, who started on the outside of the front row, and the guy who started on the outside of row number 2, Luke Walker, getting together. Oh, and there's a spin further up. Oh, lots of cars involved. Bob Fergus, Garrett Hay. There's Fergus's machine. Matt Nathan is involved. Garrett Hay's heavily damaged. Possible damage to Mia Morris or Matt Berg or Jordan Hester. Oh, Sam Young. Looks like he may have gotten some of it, as he is involved. And the caution is waving. Lisa Shears has sustained some damage in the 01. So too has Leo Rogers. And so the caution will fly for the first time today with Seth Cole leading Sean Henley, Callum Wales, Bill James, and Adam Rose. Let's see what happened. Well, Kristen Worry was actually rim riding there at one point, and she tries to come back down so she doesn't hit the outside retaining wall coming off of turn 4. And I think she may have clipped Joseph Bryant just a bit. Oh, Kenny McCurry got a piece of the wall there too, and boy, these guys almost saved it, but unfortunate for the 2 drivers who started on the outside of row 1, outside of row 2, Luke Walker, Kristen Worry. They have not really sustained any damage as such, except for right here. That's where Sam Young gets involved. Matt Berg did indeed sustain some damage as well in that Aaron's Dream Machine. But that's what originally put us under the caution, but then they wrecked coming to the start-finish line with Bob Fergus, Garrett Hay, and others. Let's see what happened there. It looks like Max Russell's going to turn Steve Marsh up the racetrack, and he catches a piece of Brent McCaleb and Jack Nathan and Rowdy Estep and Bob Fergus. And it just sends everyone up the racetrack there. Fergus took a hard hit somehow. He actually was smoking at this point. But you're going to see Patrick Scroggins go up and pound the outside retaining wall. Hard hit for the 81. You're going to see Leo Rogers. He's going to get a piece of the 11 right there. We told you he sustained some damage. He did indeed. Garrett Hay rear-ending Jordan Hester further back there. That's where he got his damage in the 22. And Matt Nathan also involved there. Although Matt Nathan, I don't think hit anything. He just was kind of held up back there and blocked by the 11 car, which was unable to restart due to taking a pounding and the engine going sour on him. So that's what puts us under the caution for the first time today. Let's go back for the restart. So drivers that are out of the race now after that first wreck, Brent McCaleb has retired, as well as Garrett Hay, Kristen Worry, and Bob Fergus. Leaves us 26 cars still on the racetrack. You will notice, I forgot to mention down here, I have lowered the number of laps. We had 25 laps in the trucks and Mobile One Cup Series qualifying races. That was really taking a little too long, and so I've lowered it down to 13 for this qualifying race and for the qualifying race coming up. So just to give you a little heads up on that. Seth Cole is the current leader. Sean Henley runs in second. Callum Wales is third. Bill James is fourth. And Adam Rose is fifth. Jack Nathan, even though he got spun out there, he's back still in sixth. Seventh still Rowdy Estep after he was spun out as well. Max Russell, who started that second wreck, he is in eighth. Patrick Scroggins pounded that outside retaining wall, but he still retains a spot in ninth. And Red Bell completes the top 10. And 11th is Kenny McCrory. This guy, his season in the Snickers Cup Series has just been absolutely horrible after last season. Last season he was a championship contender, and this year he's just trying to get into a Snickers Cup Series race. It's been a real tough season for the 09 team. He's 11th. 12th is Jacob Bell in his first Snickers Cup Series start. Matt Nathan runs in 13th, 14th is Emilio Navarrete, and Joseph Bryant completes the top 15. Lisa Shears is 16th, 17th is Jake Cole, 18th is Jordan Hester. Mia Morris runs in 19th, and 20th is Nick Bergen. It's very difficult to tell the two Hershey cars apart because the paint schemes are so similar between Seth Cole and Mia Morris. The only difference, really, is not only the numbers, but the fact that Seth Cole has the NNSCRA Sports Channel logo on the hood. Green flag back out. We have reached halfway in this event, which gives us about 6 laps remaining, actually 7 laps remaining in this race. Good battle going on there for third place. Bill James to the inside of Callum Wales. Bill James been having a real tough time getting that number 38 car into a racing event, and he's trying to do it right here as he's going to challenge to the inside. Adam Rose, on the other hand, has thoughts about the third place position as he's going to challenge there. This is actually a battle for a transfer spot as well because there are 5 cars here in the top 5. Only 4 of them are going to transfer their way in. Jacob Bell also starting to enter the fray in that Motorcraft Ford. Could Jacob Bell in his first start make his first start in the Snickers Cup Series in a points event as Sean Henley gets by Seth Cole? That is for the lead. The number 25 Enterprise Chevrolet takes the top spot. Bill James now moves into second. Adam Rose going to try and move to third. Caution is out. Caution flag is out. This may be actually a race for the transfer spots. Bill James gets way moved out of the way here. Oh my goodness. This may be a race to the line. Jacob Bell behind Sean Henley, then Callum Wills, Adam Rose, and Seth Cole. That's the top 5. Bill James really got shuffled out of the groove there, no doubt about that. We're under the caution for Luke Walker once more. And I have the feeling he's the only driver that was involved. And Jesse Kaplan's actually missing his hood. He must have been involved in something that I missed. Yeah, Luke Walker's coming down pit road. He's the reason we're under the caution once again. Let's see what happened to the Staples 4 Fusion. So it's back around the 20th position. Right here you see Patrick Scroggins get a little loose. But he's not the one that turns the 26th. It's actually Leo Rogers in the 7 gets into Walker. Turns him down into Matt Nathan. Somehow Nathan and Rogers were able to hold on to their race cars. Well, Leo Rogers actually was involved, but Matt Nathan did a good job holding on to his race car, keeping it straight. But nonetheless, Luke Walker finds troubles for the second straight time. And also the same for Leo Rogers. They both were involved in either one of those two wrecks that occurred back around lap number 2. So caution comes out once more, and we are ready for our final restart of the day to find out who's going to transfer their way into the Titanic 400. Well, it'll be a green-white checkered to decide this race to find out who's going to get those 4 transfer spots into the Titanic 400. Currently, they are held by leader Sean Henley, Jacob Bell, Callum Wales, and Adam Rose. Seth Cole, our pole sitter, would be just outside the top 4 and would not transfer in as he's in 5th. 6th is Red Bell. Bill James is 7th. Kenny McCurry is 8th. And Emilio Navarre at 9th. Max Russell completes the top 10. Rowdy Estep runs in 11th. 12th is Nick Bergen. Joseph Bryan is 13th. 14th, Jordan Hesder. Jake Cole in 15th. 16th is Matt Berg. Mia Morris runs in 17th. 18th is Lisa Shears. 19th place is Jack Nathan. That's another driver that's really had a tough season. He's in the same boat as Kenny McCurry. He was a championship contender last season, and now he's having a tough time qualifying in for races. He's actually, if he doesn't qualify in for this race, we have heard that he is going to try and pilot a different number 16 next week at, I think we're going to Chicagoland? I can't remember right off the top of my head. I'll let you know in just a moment. But Jack Nathan will be driving a throwback National Guard paint scheme next week to try and make next week's race. Steve Marsh completes the top 20 as we will get ready to go back to green flag racing. Steve Marsh's teammate, Sean Henley, is currently the leader, trying to get in to a points race. Drivers that are out of the race as a result of that wreck are only Luke Walker. Leo Rogers has returned to the racetrack. So green-white checkered. The green flag will come out this time. Next time it will be the white flag and then the checkered. If the caution comes out during any point of that green-white checkered, the race will be over at the stripe. Green flag displayed for the green car of Sean Henley. Drivers already starting to make their moves down to the inside line. Adam Rose looking to go 3 wide for second place, try and get a little bit of insurance to make sure he's going to make the race. As Jacob Bell gets the short end of the stick there, he'll get moved up, way up to the high side. Red Bell coming down that inside line all of a sudden in that Ford Auto Parts Ford Fusion, that number 28 car. She moves down to the inside 3 wide. Look at Bill James, her teammate, trying to help there. 3 wide as Bill James gets to the inside. They continue to battle it down to the stripe here. It is currently Sean Henley, Red Bell, Adam Rose, and Seth Cole. The caution's out, and I think that was the race at the line there. Caution is out. Is the pace car out yet? Where's the pace car? There's the pace car, but will they have to come and stop for him? Or are they going to race it back to the line? No, they are slowing down. So who are the top 4? Sean Henley is the leader. Red Bell crossed the line in 2nd. Adam Rose crossed in 3rd. And Seth Cole, our pole sitter, crossed in 4th. Those guys are going to transfer in to the race. Callum Wales looks like he was 5th. He's just barely going to miss it. And I think the caution ended up coming out for possibly Joseph Bryant in the 57. I think that may be why we're under the caution flag. But they come around now out of turn 4. The checkered flag will wave. Sean Henley's going to win, and he's going to transfer his way into the Titanic 400 along with Red Bell, Adam Rose, and Seth Cole. So congrats to the 25 car. He comes down, he hits the stripe, and this race is over. So close for drivers such as Callum Wales and Bill James. They were oh so close to getting in. But let's quickly take a look at a replay of what happened to Joseph Bryant. Oh, this was a battle for around the 13th, 14th, 15th position. They just kind of squeezed each other through that turn, did Matt Berg, Joseph Bryant, and Rowdy Estep. And I think Bryant's going to get a little bit loose here, or else Estep gets the wall and comes down into the 57. Oh yeah, Estep got the wall. The 57 just kind of slides up into the 45, and Lisa Shears gets some damage from that as well, and that's what brought out the caution for the last time today and ended this race. So, tough break for Estep and Joseph Bryant. They ended up getting not that much damage, but they did get a piece of the wall, and that ended the race. To give us our 4 transferees, they are Sean Henley, Red Bell, Adam Rose, and Seth Cole. Congrats to them for transferring in. 3 more drivers will join them and the other 35 drivers who are already in the top 35 in points. We will show you the finishing order, and we hope that you enjoyed today's race. Stay tuned for the second qualifying race coming up soon. You've been watching the NNSCRA Sports Channel, offline racing at its best.